Hey guys, I wanted to show you a fun, different way to mat your tumblers instead of the classic vinyl sand or however else you guys are doing it, and that is with Brite Tones matte top coat. So this stuff, you just need one to two coats. One coat is fine. Usually, I don't know. Test it and see what you like best. But you can get this. This is Crystalac. This is a Crystalac product. And you just brush it on. You just use a paintbrush or even your finger. It's totally non-toxic and it dries in like 45 minutes. So when you get your thing, I usually put it in a squeeze bottle, but this is a brand new container and I haven't filled it yet. So I'm just going to do it straight out of the container. You want to turn it, I've already done this, but you want to turn it up and down and kind of swirl it, but you don't want to shake it because creating bubbles in the liquid will cause issues on your actual cup. So this is a finished epoxied cup. Oh yeah, this is probably something I should mention first. With the Crystalac products on their website, they say you need to wait 30 days. You need to wait for a full epoxy cure before you can use their products on the cups. But with fast set epoxies, this is with Liquidy Split. It dries in 3 to 4 hours and it totally cures in 3 days. But you can like handle it and do stuff. I think it's like a quick cure in 24 hours and then like the long cure is 3 days. So not 30 days like our normal stuff. So I have been doing the matte coat 24 hours after I have done the epoxy and I have not had any issues. But this is a total disclaimer, use at your own risk or whatever, I don't know. But I've tested it and I've had cups for months that I did it and there have been no physical issues. It still has a perfect matte coat. So I think it's just because it could cause potential, it's called orange peel for Crystalac stuff, where it gets the texture of an orange peel, like little weird bubble fisheye, like little mini fisheyes. As far as safety stuff goes, I'm not gonna touch that because I'm not a scientist or anything, but the company has said that it is fine to do after a full cure. So you should be able to do that with the fast set stuff after 3 days. I do it after 24 hours. Again, I've had no issues, but do it at your own risk. This is just something fun that I wanted to show you guys. Use a bigger paintbrush than this. This is just what I have on hand, so I'm gonna just do what I got. I'm gonna work with what I got. So you're gonna do thin coats. Just cover it once. Very thin, so do it so that it's not dripping at all. You don't want to overwork it because that's how you get issues with the final coat. Just go around the cup once and then you're gonna let it dry. And because the coat is so thin, you don't have to put this on a turner. You can if you want, but I don't. I just turn it upside down and it's good. If you get streaks in it, it could be that it dried too fast. They have additives called a retarder that you can add to it that makes it stay wet a little bit longer, and you can put that on a turner so that it provides a more even coat. But when you're just testing it, you can do this and see if it works for you. Sorry, my daughter's in the background. Hold on, I'll open it in a second. Hold on. So I'm just getting the bottom. Again, you don't want to overwork it like with epoxy, how you go over it a bunch. You just kind of do once and then leave it alone. And once this dries in about, I don't know, it depends on where you live and your humidity and all that, but maybe about 20 to 45 minutes. Once it dries, it'll dry matte and then it'll be good. And then you can use it after like a few days is their official thing. But I use my stuff the next day and haven't had issues. But again, go with what they officially say or do your own thing. I don't know. But make sure that it is so thin that you're not going to get drips coming down the cup, because then that means you did too much. So just do a little bit at a time, and if it dries streaky or weird, you can apply another coat. There's no issues. You can apply as many coats as you need in order to get the finish you're looking for. So I'm just gonna let that, you can't see it, but I'm gonna let that dry, and as it dries, it will matte. And then you will have, let me grab it, hold on. A matte cup. This is my water cup that I used last year, and it's still holding up just fine. Matte. And I haven't used the final sand, but what other people have told me is that it leaves fingerprints. You get like oily fingerprints and stuff, but you don't get that with this at all. There's no fingerprinty residue, no oil or anything, so you don't see any fingerprint marks. But yeah, I hope you guys try it out and let me know. Show me your matte cups, and this is supposed to be a lot easier than final sand because, again, no sanding. So yeah, let me know what you think.